At JPIT, we're exploring how change really happens. In this video, we'll be asking who makes change happen. It's not what you know, it's who you know, a familiar if often frustrating phrase. But key to making change is understanding who has the power to make that change. Unfortunately, there are often big gaps between those who make policies and those who are affected by them, and a small number of people can have a disproportionate influence. We know that the biggest decisions are ultimately made in Parliament, but MPs do not make these decisions in a vacuum. Their thoughts and policies are influenced by a whole host of other people and organisations. So beside MPs, who are the movers and shakers? Journalists can steadily have an impact on policy through raising the profile of certain issues and shaping public opinion, or even breaking a story which demands an immediate response from the government. Lobbyists are another important group. Sometimes this will be corporate lobbyists paid by big businesses to influence MPs, but often it will be charities convincing legislators of the changes needed to help the people they work with. Civil servants are non-political employees who help implement the government's agenda. They don't alter the broad ideology of the government, but they do influence the practicalities of political policies. Think tanks and charities produce research which can often add credence to certain policy ideas and get significant media coverage. The mass membership of trade unions means they can often have an impact on policies which affect their members. Celebrities have huge platforms, so when they use them to speak out on social issues, it can often have a tangible impact. Most importantly, ordinary people like you and me can also have an impact, and the age of social media means this is more possible than ever. Take Gina Martin, for example, who turned her experience of upskirting at a festival into a successful campaign to make the practice illegal. These are just some of the people who have power and influence, and successful change often requires a combination of these groups getting on board with an idea. In our final video, we'll be asking, what can I do to make change happen?